How na day, my beautiful and amazing people? I salute you according to your time. Depending on where Natanda they're listening to us, I welcome you to this beautiful day with another bongalicious information. My people, now well done. My people, now welcome. Wonder shall never end. You see, I was among those who started saying this thing when this issue began. When this woman emerged from nowhere and started bullying our royal queen. The first thing I said was, did she ask question? Men and women who don't study history, they always make mistake and they fall into trouble. Before you do anything, please make sure you ask question on those who have done something like that. How did they end? Before you fight anyone, especially the one that God is behind, ask questions. I remember those days I was referring to Israel and Jericho. When Jericho was destroyed by Joshua and the Israelites coming back from Egypt, you hear the wall of Jericho fell down. The wall of Jericho fell down. When these people came to Jericho, when Joshua destroyed Jericho, leading the people of Israel, blowing the trumpet around the walls of Jericho, and the walls of Jericho fell, Joshua made a curse upon Jericho that anyone who will rebuild this city will do that at the expense of his first son. We rebuild it at the expense of his first son, the life of his first son, and rebuild the gate with the life of the second son. And the cause stands because a man of God laid that proclamation. A time came, if you read the Chronicles, I think Chronicles, yes. In Chronicles, one of great men in Jericho stood up, called Haliel. Haliel said the city is so fine, he needed to rebuild it. And Haliel standing to rebuild Jericho. As soon as he laid the foundation, he lost his first son. He finished and built the gate. When he was commissioning the gate, he lost his second son. According to the word of the man of God. That is it. You need to ask questions. Men of history do not make mistake. That is why the same Bible will tell you, and of the sons of Issachar, men who understand the time. They know history. They know the time things work. They don't make mistakes. And of the sons of Issachar, men who understand the time. They rule their generation. You understand? So this is the problem that Yinka is having. You just came into the social media, you saw women because you are a supporter of Judy. Also, you may have been supporting Judy and you in the secret, saying all rubbish. Nobody hears it, nobody knows it. It doesn't concern us. It doesn't concern God. But you come openly on social media with your page to develop it, to drag a woman blessed by God, decorated by God, packaged by God. You think that God will sit down somewhere and be looking at you. The Bible says in Psalm 5, it says he sits in heaven and laugh at us. God sits in heaven and laugh at you, dragging men. I just want to speak like this. I want to speak pure like this, not as a blogger, but I want to speak like a man who understands what is happening. Because I keep educating people. I keep educating my subscribers and my fans. I keep educating people that this woman called Queen May, it's not as if that she paid money or she created a fan base. No, she didn't do anything to create a fan base. She didn't even know how to create a fan base. She didn't even know what a fan base is. She was not a social media freak. She wasn't a social media person. She was just doing her business, a trader, until one day something happened. Somebody came from nowhere, scandalize her marriage, destroy her marriage, destroy her joy, take away her husband, cause the eye of the son, and everything shall go. And the person was on social media also with the husband and dragging the woman, raised men and women on social media, gullible men and women. They were dragging the same woman. The woman was depressed. The woman was scandalized. She was shattered. Everything was going down. She was, they needed a therapist to bring her back to, sanity. And God, all of a sudden, after the eye of the son, all of a sudden, after the Atilogo dance of Chukwa Love come, men from all over the world rose up at the same time and started defending this woman. It was a divine arrangement. Boom, the thing came up. And you feel that thing is ordinary. You feel that that thing has, you don't need to fear it. And you just whack them with your two mosquito left leg, come out back at them on social media. Say you want to drag the woman. You didn't ask questions. Men and women who do not ask questions before acting makes a lot of mistake. They make a lot of mistake. They have a lot of issues. They have a lot of problems around them. So many things happens. They make a lot of mistakes. Why? Because they don't ask questions. That's exactly what's happening to Yinka Mental right now. Look at it. Look at how shameful it is. Look at how they name. I keep wondering how will the kids of this woman be feeling? The ex-husbands of this woman will be feeling so proud that they didn't return her. And it's so shameful. I'm telling you the truth. So shameful. You stand up and you want to fight grace. If you had listened to me at that first time, I even made a comment on Yinka's page when Links introduced her. He started talking about nobody can bring her down. She doesn't fear anybody. She was they ran for social media. I said anyone who fights grace will surely be disgraced. I spoke him. And I said, how the disgrace will come, I don't know. And I know, I remember I took time to explain this main nation of a thing, how I understand it came on board. That it is not a human being that formed them. If you are thinking you will fight people you don't know, you don't see, they don't have an association, they don't have a base, they don't have a headquarter, you can't take them to court. These are individuals speaking differently from different places. It is going, how many people are you going to arrest? How many people are you going to drag? How many people are you going to shout? It's going to be too difficult for you. The best thing of the best to do for it, if you think what they're doing, you don't like it, is to pull yourself out of it. Desist. Don't give them anything to talk about. Because the more you drag them, the more you give them something to talk about. That is it. Okay, look at Yinka now. We are now in the time of shedding tears. And it's so shameful that a woman of her age will be begging for a man, begging for Bola on social media, even if it's something done in the secret. How did this video get to the people? How did it get to social media? At your age, you can't even do some, even if that's what you do, you can't even, protect yourself. Wow. And you come to social media and be ranting of how enlightened and how people don't know you and you know many things, you don't know many things, you do this. When you start this thing, you are going to have a part 2, a part 3, a part 4 of the speech. And where are the parts you want to have? Wow. I told you, pull out of this thing. You are not going to gain. You will never win people you don't know. You don't even know whether your kids are part of the main nation, leaking your information because they don't know they don't like what you're doing. These are people that, the highest this thing you have is when it is intra. When you have intra-tribal, intra-society, intra-family conflict, within. And that's what you're having. You are fighting who you don't know. You think it's Links or you think it's me. Has May ever mentioned your name? Has May ever said anything? My people no be smarting, no. Look at how Yinka had messed herself up just because of a woman. Did it affect Queen May? No. Did it reduce her brand? No. Did you receive her income? No. Did it dent her name? No. Did she get, what did Yinka gain in all these things? Nothing. Rather, she's embarrassed. She's disgraced. She's humiliated. Look at it. And the video is firing every day. And look at how dirty these videos are sounding on social media. Yes, because of the age of the woman that did this thing. Look at how dirty it sounded. Look at. It's so embarrassing. So embarrassing. Even Yinka's enemy will not wish their own enemies like this. Wow. God, I beg you. My people, I want us to learn something from Yinka. And what is it? I also want to still tell all those who are still going around and around, doing what Yinka, or planning to do what Yinka did. You see, Emeka thought by now he would have achieved his own, and he has gotten stalked, and he never finished. He still stopped and they never finished. Now Yinka owned, look at it, just one side of the story leaked. The woman is not happy. Who will be happy? I just want to advise all that are still dragging Queen May, going around dragging this woman that have not done anybody anything, this innocent woman. My advice to you is learn from Yinka, because Yinka didn't learn from Baba and the others. Learn from Yinka. Yinka didn't learn from Judy Austin and Yul Edochie. Okay, let's cast our mind back a little. This is a woman that was staying with Yul. Yul was progressing. Nothing was happening. Let's just be sincere about all these things. Yul was progressing. Yul was doing well, according to them, until Judy Austin came on board. Judy Austin came, caused a family problem. Yes, because we say it's Judy Austin. Because if Judy didn't announce pregnancy and ask you to announce her, and if Judy didn't accept to be pregnant, let me use it that way. Okay, what if, even if Judy or Yul Edochie is forcing her to get pregnant and she says no, if she had respected her woman dignity and said she's not going to carry Belen now, after all, she had 2 kids already with Emmanuel Obase, and tell you, Edochie, if before I carry Belen, before I get pregnant for you, we need to get somewhere. We need to announce, your family need to know me. We need to do everything, but let's take it out of social media and do the necessary thing first. If she had maintained her dignity and everything before, I don't think things would have been like this. Okay, Judy came. Yul was progressing. Everything was going well. Judy came and scandalized the marriage. As soon as Yul had issues with men, he started drifting, falling down, slowly and steadily, until Yul Edochie for Yakata. He used to be the best brand in Nigerian Nollywood, best name, best voice, best everything. People were calling him on movies and everything. Everybody was seeing the evidence. He was everywhere. Now, if his face shows on a movie, nobody watches it. Social media does not promote him. He has become an outcast in his own industry. And that is very bad. In the industry, he would have been headed to be a legend by now. He was a great name in Nollywood industry. Just because he had a problem with this woman, all of a sudden, within a shortest period of time, he lost everything. He went down. He went the drain. Nothing moves for him. That is because he left this woman and had issues with this woman. Because he caused the woman to cry, he caused the woman pain. What did the woman say? Just one word. My God, judge you both. And that's the judgment. The judgment refused to finish. And I still fear that judgment that refused to finish to today. The judgment is still working. The judgment is still happening. The judgment is still going on. And that is it. Yinka should have. Everybody got angry over that. They were angry with Queen May. Why did she leave? It was Queen May that caused this thing. They were angry with May Nation as the cause of Judy Edochie's problem. Not going. That's the problem we have in this world. Is like people don't look at the substance. They check shadows. They chase the effect of something. They don't look at the root cause. What is the cause of Yul Edochie's downfall? Is it May Nation? No. It is because he dragged a woman that gave him kids, gave him herself, gave him everything, stayed with him, supported him. He betrayed that woman, scandalized the woman's marriage, destroyed everything, and still was proud of it on social media. That was the root cause. If the people have known this, they would have known how to tackle it. Rather, everybody that comes to say, hey, it's the supporters of me that are causing you the Edochie's problem. It's the supporters of me that are causing you the Edochie's problem. So people keep fighting the supporters of me and fighting me and the supporters, leaving the root cause. What is the root cause? Offending a woman of grace. That's why I want to bring this as an advice and as a lesson to all those who are still warming up to drag this woman. Because anybody who drag this woman will go down. It is written divinely. It is a divine mandate on her. She may not be the best of the women. I'm not saying that she's the best and the best and the best of the women. She may not be the best of human beings. She may not be the best of the women. She may not be the best of anything. But there is a grace upon her that cannot be taken away. And nobody can touch that grace. God has that jealousy on her and has invested his jealousy on this woman, that anybody who touches this woman goes down. Whether you touch her physically, whether you touch her emotionally, whether you touch her in any way, the person must go down. And it's happening. I said it last time. I said, Yinka, did you ask question? You are talking about, hey, come and do this, talk to your fans, apologize to me, raise this. And until today, Yinka still have the mindset that men should apologize to her. And that is where the problem is. And until people understand, that's the problem Judy and Yul has. Until people understand that they have made mistake and retract immediately and go back and do the right thing, they will keep having problem without knowing the source of their problem. There is a serious problem in Christ. A lot of people are going to go down because of this one woman. You know, when Emeka came with the 14-point agenda or 14 lies, the whole world shook, thinking that he had brought this woman down. How can you bring a woman of grace down? If you like, tell all the whole lies of the world. If you like, have an AI evidence recorded, produced to be like the real thing. If you like, get it at the point. It is only God that has the right to punish a woman of grace or a man of grace. It is only God. It is only God. No matter what the person, it's only God that had the right. That was why when Moses had issues with the sister and the brother, God told them, leave me. Moses is the humblest man I have seen on earth. Does Moses not have his own? After all, Moses disobeyed and did some things, but God still invested his jealousy. That to the extent that when Moses died, the devil came to carry, God struck the devil. The second time we hear that God struck the devil, when he said he came to carry to touch the dead body of Moses, God struck the devil immediately. Said that Jamaica used that rod to hit the devil hard and he ran away. Because even the man died of, Moses spy of disobedience. That's why he didn't get to the land, because he disobeyed. As soon as because of disobedience he was spying, the devil came to touch his dead body. And God sent an angel to strike the devil. Because God has a jealousy. The jealousy of God has already been invested in Moses. Nobody can touch him. That is what I am saying in Queen May. God has invested his jealousy on this woman and has made it as a warning. Touch not my anointed. Touch not the one carrying my grace. People don't know how many persons around Queen May had gone down. How many people who supported Queen May anybody who is close to Queen May are going higher? Don't you think this woman single, within a few months, within 3 years of business, she has started giving out money, giving out 50 million scholarship, and you feel it's ordinary? And somebody will say it's men that are giving him the money. Go and ask all the people that are following men. How many of them has gotten 50 million to give her scholarship? And this is a yearly thing she's maintaining right now. Fed 200 people, and you feel it's joke, you feel it's something that you can just go and open leg for men and get it. That is where the problem is. People don't understand. You think it's all about on your ring light and open your phone and start showing rubbish. Open your laptop on your ring light and start saying rubbish. You think that's how it works. The more you saw the rubbish and publish, then you will bring her down. There is a source. She has a source that never runs dry, and no matter how you fight, you can't bring it, because the man holding him, the power holding him, is that the stone holding her rather, is that one that is caught without a human hand, but a divine hand. What is carrying Queen May is not a human hand. What is carrying her business is not. That's why you see her launching in UK. You won't understand. You see her launching in US. She's not in US, but her business is running in US like fire. She's not in Canada, but they are buying Queen May product in Canada like fire. She's not in so many countries, but they are celebrating her there. And somebody will come, call himself Yinka, because you are a citizen of America. You live in America, doing nothing. You feel say you don't arrive. That with your connection, with your power, with your family name, you can do anything. You jump in, and look at how you try yourself into. Look at her. I just watch and listen to Yinka crying. I was like, wow, this is avoidable. This is what shouldn't have happened. What is all this thing happening? But she deserves it. Yes, she said she doesn't deserve this. She doesn't. When people were telling you, touch who that don't touch it. What single thing that Yinka can tell the whole world that Queen May had done to her? Can somebody say just one thing? Yinka can come out and say, hey, this is what May did to me. Oh. Nothing. Nothing. And look at it. From frying pan to fire, and from fire to fire to furnace. The thing is getting messier and messier every day. My people no be small thing. When I see what Yinka do to herself, You see what Yinka had done to herself. And many videos are coming up according to what I see. I just open. It's becoming irritating seeing an old woman crying, telling a man, I miss how you make love with me on that shower. I miss your kiss. I miss your touch. I miss your. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Is there any dignity on social media? How did it even leak? Now, wow, God, I beg you. God, I beg you. Save your people. Oh. Hey, my people, don't be smart, you know. Well, like I said, it's a lesson to everybody that is still going around. No wonder I can now see why Jenny Volksgen, all Queen, all to Judy Austin supporters and Judy Edochie supporters, all of them were celebrating Queen. Maybe who knows what they have done and it didn't work. Who knows where they have gone? They told them that it's not going to happen. Who knows where they have gone? They say they have wasted how much they have invested and wasted without achieving anything. And they say, nah, the best thing is to just go and apologize to this woman. And the best way to do that is to celebrate her without saying, so that if I apologize now, her fans will just come out and say, hey, they have started apologizing. Let's just celebrate her like saying that nothing. I'm believing that's what happened. My people, don't be smarter. Like and share this video and God will bless you. If you have not subscribed to our channel, please try to subscribe. All our returning subscribers, we say, now, well done, my people. Now, welcome. Make you have a nice day. Bye.